for checking them and check it out now. For all the praise that Epic Records have gotten, and deservedly so, especially when you think about Future, right? Because Future signed to them. We have to say, man, they have made some fuck-ups. Now, it's arguably if they made a fuck-up with Bobby Shmurda, because it seems like it's just business. Basically, you're not worth shit to them. They're not bailing you out. All right? Now, if we look in terms of French Montana, though, it's a clear oversight or a mistake on the part of the label by having French Montana's album leak. What am I talking about? He was going to release actually it's a mixtape series initially, but he was going to make the 4th installment, a album. It's called Mac and Cheese, by the way. Mac and Cheese 2, I love it. And he was going to release it, but all of a sudden, he started backing off the release date, or basically, he was pushing it back somewhat, but the album, even though it was pushed back online, it was still shipped to stores. So basically, people were able to cop the album while it was supposedly pushed back. So basically, the whole album motherfucking leaked, okay? Now, because of the whole album being leaked, it's clear that he could no longer release that because everybody got it. And because of that, he has addressed it in an interview where he says, listen, man, the real reason why he's canceling the album, and he's not even pushing it back no more, it's canceled, all right? He's saying, listen, man, some of the songs that he loved just couldn't be clear. He says, listen, the reason why he's backing off of it is just because, man, right now is just not the right time for it. So he's going to be working on a new project, and he will still drop a mixtape pretty soon. He says he's going to drop it this month, right? He hasn't exactly announced all the details to that, but it's so embarrassing to see what's happened to French Montana, where he's pushing back an album and the album still comes out and the label ships it out, basically gives away all his work for free. And again, there's leaked version of the album out. This is clearly the label's fault. Now, he did also mention some stuff with Max B. He says when Max B gets out of jail, which could be as soon as 2 years, but could even be 6, he basically said that what will happen is that him and Max B will start a label together, okay? And because of that, he said it's going to be great. He says Max B is going to come up with a name, but I can't wait for that. I do like French Montana. I like his mixtapes way more than his albums. My concern for Mac and Cheese 4 was actually that he would make it so commercialized, it would just be another one of his albums, which to me I'm not overly thrilled about. But his mixtape series, especially when he works with Harry Fraud in any capacity, or even some other dope producers he works with that uses a lot of samples, and maybe those are the samples he had problems clearing, those are the best works from French Montana, in my opinion. It's a different style from what you normally hear with songs like No Shopping or Pop That. It's more of, at least to me, substance filled. So hopefully he gets right in it. Again, he's dropping a tape. I prefer his tape over his albums. But of course, these artists, they have to put out albums to show people that, yo, they could run up the numbers when it comes to sales. So we'll see where it goes. And of course, Max B's coming out. We'll see how that label situation takes a life of its own. Again, Akademiks, you guys like that. When you subscribe to Watch Akademiks, are you checking for French Montana at all? Okay. Is it just me? Do you fuck with the Mac and Cheese series, or is it just me? Let me know. Get Akademiks, you guys like that. When you subscribe, I'm out.